So as you've probably heard on fake news outlets, Twitter and Facebook and other social media websites going on a massive ban purge. Not that they haven't banned people before. I would know all about that. But you would think normies would stop to think for just a second, why all these massive amounts of bans all of a sudden? Never before. Never before have they taken the time out to actually get rid of a large margin of the user base, or at least the accounts therein. Who's to say how many of them are actually bots or someone behind the screen? But why all of a sudden now put in some actual effort into their website when they never gave a damn before and were just interested in making money off of literally nothing but banning people and shitting on their human rights? The reason is because, as I've said all along, websites are liable for damages. Anything you do online becomes the sole liability of the website holder. It has to be that way. The only other alternative is that you are a human with inalienable rights, protected under the law, protected by your, national constitution, by the judiciary of wherever you live, and fucking Facebook and Twitter and all of them, not just Facebook and Twitter, fucking 4chan, fucking any little hole in the wall internet forum would suffer huge consequences financially, socially. They would have to pay out the asshole to you, to anybody, and get shut down and possibly face jail time. All of the above. It's a lot of shit they don't want to have to deal with. So it would make more sense for the law to just say, oh, they're the liable party, so, they can ban people, but at the same time, they have to go above and beyond to cover their tracks so that they're not accused of terrorism, so they're not accused of fraud, so they're not accused of harassment and bullying and things like that. That is actually easier than you being treated as an individual with sovereignty. And then, yes, if you said, I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker, you said that, so you threatened somebody. But because you are an individual, the website would then have to pay you, for banning you and for slandering you, because any kind of deleting of posts, any kind of moderation would instantly be an erosion of any kind of court base that would say, oh well, he said this. How would you know? How would you know? Because he edited it. Because there's all kinds of factors that have muddled the waters of this accusation. Not to mention, there's the initiation of force, the fact that you might have been turned psychotic because you were backed into a corner because of this fucking moderator. There are laws in place where, stand your ground and things like that, where if you are stressed, the same rules don't apply. And there's all these other factors they don't want to get into. So it is easier for the website to just take the liability and then do what it can to sweep it under the rug and pretend like it never happened. Now Twitter's going to pretend like the fact that it's been used as an ISIS recruitment forum has never happened. It's going to fucking Reddit's going to pretend like child porn never happened and shit like that. But it did happen. We all know what happened. And the best they can hope for is that they will suck the government's dick and that they will just lie out their ass and everything will magically go away. But it won't, because by the very nature of moderators, they are the most criminal enterprise on God's fucking green earth. I don't care if you're the drug cartel. I don't care if you're the mafia. I don't fucking care. Nobody is as criminal as a moderator. Nobody. And that's really it. That's what this comes down to. That's why you're seeing these purges. And by the way, I'm sure somebody's going to wonder why I said fake news if I'm agreeing with the news. I don't mean fake news as in the information is fake. I mean all news is fake news. Any news outlet, including myself, is fake news, because anything that gives you hope is fake news. Anything that tells you have freedom is fake news, because you don't have freedom. You don't have hope. You don't have shit in this world.